Good morning, my loves. Oh, welcome to a day in the life of a normal person. Oh, I don't know why I have such a rough go of hitting record in the morning. Like, I feel like I have to do this or I have to do that. Or like there's some missing links before I should hit record. But it's just a day in the life of a normal person. You guys wake up with me. I'm taking my socks off right now. We have some coffee together, or water, or tea, or waking up our brains this morning. And actually waking up the connection between our heart and our brain. Yes. All right, good morning, you guys. It is Thursday when I'm recording this, but the messages are timeless. So welcome whenever you are here. It is an absolute honor to share the space of time with you. I absolutely love doing these morning messages. I am led every once in a while to take a day off, and I don't like it, but it is always very useful nonetheless. I don't know, but then there's sometimes, especially lately, it is July of 2020 when I'm recording this as well. And man, there's been a lot of mornings where I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. My energy doesn't feel too great. And where we currently record, we can't smudge inside the house. And so I spend a lot of time outside, though, not even bright and early, before the sun rises, taking care of all that. And just centering, focusing, getting grounded, and cleansing. So, and I always send, don't worry, like our space isn't tainted or anything. I don't want you to think that. I take a lot of other precautions and do a lot of other things besides smudging. Anyway, so these messages are just intuitive interpretations of messages that you are meant to receive from spirit, guides, source, God, angels, archangels. So even if it is not July 16th of 2020 when you are watching this, there is important information in the date, in the astrology information, any of this. So this is a reading, yes, and we are going to read in 3 different ways. We're going to read some notes that I was led to take today, some affirmations to help open your heart chakra. It is the day to honor your heart chakra, the 4th chakra. It is the day of green when I'm recording this. It is a Thursday, the day of green, which is cool because I don't know, I've always kind of felt like Thursday was just generally a lucky day for some reason, even before my awakening journey started. I don't know, you just get that sense that Thursday's a lucky day. And I do believe I have looked that up in one of these messages. Each day I am just led to just numerous websites. I wake up around 3, 4 in the morning, and then I just start researching whatever I'm led to research for you for the day. It's the information that you need. It's so cool. It's so awesome. So then we also will pull some cards from my Modern Witches Tarot deck and then get a reading that way. And then we will read from Rob Bell's Love Wins, and we get a reading this way too. Don't judge it. Don't judge a book by its cover. Because seriously, it is absolutely beautiful the way astrology, your chakras, the color, the tarot, and even a random book off my bookshelf, it all ties into the message for the day, and it weaves a beautiful tapestry. So buckle up, kids. Here we go. It is, okay, like I said, it is Thursday, July of 2020. The numbers for the day, very important. Spirit speaks to us in numbers fluently. Be very aware of your numbers throughout your day. Not a joke here. There is a reason that they say numbers are a universal language. All right. No, I'm not sick. 7, 16-20-20, which broken down gives you your angel message number 774. Lots of spiritual awakening, spiritual guidance, spiritual activity going on here. This is crazy. So the number 4 in particular is very highlighted because the number 4 itself is such a spiritually grounded, it's the archangel level message, okay? Not just your standard angels and guardian, this is archangel level. 774. The hard work and effort you have put towards achieving your spiritual goals and aspirations have been acknowledged by the angelic realms, and you are being commended and applauded for your diligence and devotion to your path. Trust that you will reap the rewards and blessings. And I want it noted as well, again, that in a whole separate thing, like this is 3 different areas of looking into things, and it all connected back to specifically that it's not just on your regularly guided, yes, these are your angels speaking to you. Yes, this is the spiritual realm. No, this is the higher ups letting you know. Then the number of the day is the number 9. This is the number of universal love. 2 capitalized words, by the way, as well as the universal spiritual laws, karma, spiritual enlightenment, and awakening. Light work and light workers, this message is for you. If you are questioning if you are a light worker, what is a light worker? This is your beginning. Yes, the answer is yes. This is about selflessness and your destiny, your soul purpose and mission, intuition, strength and character, empathy, compassion, divine wisdom. Again, both capitalized. Yes, you are on the right path for your soul's mission. You are a light worker. It may be time to end a toxic connection or relationship so that you can serve others in a more positive, uplifting way. Just your message. All right. So we're going to talk a little bit about the astrology of the day. Then we're going to get into the color in your heart chakra, and then we'll pull some tarot. All right. Not too much astrology today, other than the fact that I believe the moon has entered our lovely, lively Gemini. We are releasing old pains to reveal toxic patterns in our lives and healing our old wounds. This is all about the Chiron retrograde I was led to really look at today. We entered that July 11th, and although we are still in the middle of, we are in Pluto's retrograde through October 4th, which is about the transformation. Saturn's retrograde, completion of the old. That is a huge underlying energy in all of this. That started back in May. It lasts through the end of September. We are in Venus retrograde's shadow through the end of the month, basically. Jupiter's, which was all of this old relationship crap that was bringing up anything in relationships, be it love or business or anything, our connection to others. That's what Venus is all about, and the self-love stuff. So we're wrapping up those loose ends through the end of July. But Jupiter retrograde is all about the expansion process. So this transformation we're going through is to expand our higher selves. That is all about blessings too and protection, but lots of compassion there. Abundance. Jupiter's about abundance, yeah. That started in May, that retrograde, and it lasts through mid-September. We are in Mercury retrograde's shadow basically through the end of the month as well. So we're wrapping up a lot of those communication challenges, and especially within the family and those you care about, things concerning your home. Moves are being made. Yes, this security, I don't know, there's a lot of that going on with that. Mercury retrograde, wrapping up that kind of stuff, because it involves communication and travel. So anyway, Neptune's retrograde began June 23rd. Actually, I think it even started a little earlier than that. But that's going to last us through the end of November. This is all about your dreams, your fantasies, honestly making them a reality, bringing them to the forefront. We're just not happy with the way things have been structured and programmed into our mind, and we're taking a look at what's truly in our heart through our dreams. Illusions are even coming to light. Whatever it is, it's becoming real. Is becoming real is becoming. I like that. Okay, I believe that is okay. Yes, and then Chiron's retrograde, which is the wounded healer. All right, let's talk a little bit about that. More astrology information to come, and more in-depth information is going to be separated from now on. If that's your thing and that's how you like to get your information versus the other ways that I give them, that's going to be a whole separate cool thing that we're going to start doing. A friend and I, a brother in this awakening journey, in my new family. It's going to be exciting. Our conversations are absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, so during this time period, we are releasing old pains, like I said. Chiron was a healer that taught all of the other Greek mythological heroes, yet never healed himself. The wounded healer, we have to heal our internal wounds. Now, this is in fiery Aries, and it might be, it might bring about bold confrontation. So we have to, anger is the main emotion we will be working with, okay? I'm not going to lie, but it's just because it was Aries' aggressive nature in general. And so then we have these wounds. And if there's wounds of our past that are not healed, it can be fiery. So if it involves our past, it's time to let it go. If it is something in our current situation that's causing our deep unhappiness, it's coming to the forefront. We're learning how to understand and address and release anger. This is a perfect time to surround yourself with green, eat green food, fill yourself up with green, work on your heart chakra. This is so going to be important for you right now. May feel tense and moody because you're dealing with long-time resentments, and that can be exhausting and even frightening. Affirmations for your heart chakra are going to be your best friend throughout this entire rest of these 6 months. So get in touch with some positive affirmations and which mantras, pick some affirmations, 1, 2, or 3 affirmations that you repeat. Whenever you feel yourself slipping down into that lower vibration, pull up some affirmations and retrain that brain, honey. All right. These are, for example, I am enough. I control the flame. I release this burden. I am starting over. I am here for a reason. And the most powerful of all affirmations, of all mantras. Thank you. 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 And just say it until you start logging it into stuff. Lock it onto physical aspects in your reality until you can do that. And then go with it. Go with it until it makes you cry if you have to. But you will find something to be thankful about, and it will pull you out of that depths of programmed thinking that you don't have anything to be thankful for. All right. Really quick. I believe, I don't know if this is Pacific time or if this is my time zone in Eastern Standard Time of the United States, but the moon sextiles Mars today. In the time zone that I looked it up at, it was 7:26, I believe, p.m. So, this is when the moon sextiles Mars. So, and I do believe Mars is in Aries, to be honest with you. But with moon is all about reflection, right? And we are in the waning moon right before the new moon on July 20th. So what this is telling me is a reflection within yourself. So with the sextile, that means it's a harmonious connection with the Mars. So this is, I think, by the end of the day today, what that tells me is you're going to just be going within and finding a peaceful place despite, no, it's not even peaceful. It's finding that balance and that harmony with, and being able to be happy and find the silver linings despite what's going on around you. The moon conjuncts Venus at 11:40 p.m. Woo-hoo! Playful, mischievous Gemini. In the moon is in that Gemini vibe, and it conjuncts. It's connecting to the planet of love, you guys. So I'm telling you what, by the end of the day today, 11:40 p.m., whatever, by time bedtime hits, you're going to be in a very loving mood. And then there's even some energies, actually, that I was accidentally led to write about for tomorrow. Ooh, I didn't. But I do remember reading that this stuff, yeah, even at midnight tonight, or tomorrow morning, the energy is going to be really, really great. Good for communication, good loving communication, openness and understanding vibes throughout the night. Anyway, I mean, granted, that's when most of us are sleeping, but maybe you'll want to stay, like, awake late for the one you love. Anyway, okay, let's talk about our heart chakra. Number 4 again pops up. So this is, I'm going to tell you right now, yes, this is telling me that your heart chakra and your affirmations for it, you're activating, balancing, healing. You are being called to heal it. And in what you are doing, the archangels are fully supporting your healing. I'm going to assume Archangel Raphael has a big role in your life. Especially, he is just on call right now to you to help activate and cleanse your heart chakra. The sound is yam, yam, Y-A-M. I like to say yum when I do it. Yum. But that is basically it. Anyway, because I love food. Food is just life. Anyway, speaking of foods, the foods you're going to want to eat today, yes, are all the green foods. Be it a green apple or kiwi, cucumbers, green tea. All right, consume green, surround yourself with green. Now, it is interesting that I wanted to note that the heart chakra, the name of it, the original name, its meaning is unstruck. Unstruck. Your heart. I have a feeling that means that we are to live in a loving way like we have never been hurt. Our heart chakra functions best when we do not live like we are hurt. Your heart has been beating for you since before your brain can remember anything. It was there first. It will be there last. It will always be the thing that keeps you alive. And it has been with you through every heartache, through every competition, through every trial, through every triumph, through every win and every loss. Your heart has kept beating. Yes, it is your best friend. Yes, it loves you, and you ought to love it well. Green. Keywords for the color green: abundance, renewal, healing, growth, balance, and harmony. Rebirth, restoration. Oh, it restores depleted energy. It is a sanctuary away from stress. It restores our sense of well-being. It balances the heart and its emotions. It is the balancing of the head and the heart in love, acceptance, and compassion. If you don't have enough green in your life, or you are needing some green in your life, you are going to be feeling lonely. You can be demanding and critical, jealous, cold-hearted, narcissistic, asthma, allergies, heart and lung problems. When your heart chakra needs some balancing, some activating, and some cleansing, which is, yes, in the center of your heart, your chest right there, it is a swirling, bright, emerald clear ball, green light, swirling and of green energy radiating. It is, to me too, it's interesting because you go from your third chakra, your solar plexus, which is right above your belly button, right? Your tummy. And then you have your throat chakra up in your throat, right? In your neck. So you have between those two spaces, your heart chakra. That's a big space. It has the most space out of any heart chakra, any of your chakras. So that's really duly noted. And I have not read that anywhere yet, which I don't understand why more people don't talk about that. That is significant to me. All right. Green does carry the properties of both blue and yellow, significant as blue is that calming, comforting color, and cleansing and purifying, as well as yellow being the optimistic joy. You know, I'm sorry, these are from yesterday, but look at right, it's staring me in the face. Yes. Okay, so self-love and relationships are the key aspects of your heart chakra. It's what it governs. And excellent scents also. Keeping rosemary, lavender, frankincense, and jasmine. Those are very excellent scents to help release any darkness. And basically what I like to picture, like when you're inhaling these scents, pull it down into your heart chakra and let it be like the cloths and the brooms and the chisels and any cleaning equipment that you want to bring down into there, and let it clean out any shadows, any smudges, any darkness, and just let it turn emerald green. All right, so we are actually, speaking of breathing, going to do a 4-7-8 breathing exercise, just one round. If you want to take a second and pause this and do more than just one, that's up to you. I highly recommend 4-7-8 breathing in every way, shape, and form. It helps centers you. It lowers your blood pressure. 4-7-8 breathing is directly in connection to helping your heart chakra. So pulling that beautiful life force prana down into your heart chakra, or down all the way down through your legs, down to your toes, up and out, down your arms, down to your fingertips, and up out your heart chakra to release and radiate pure love, or out your crown chakra to help you connect to source, however it works for you. But you're going to inhale for a count of 4. You're going to let it swirl through your body and hold it in for a count of 7. And then you release for a count of 8, or always at least 1 count longer, okay? I'm going to read through some affirmations. Go ahead and let my voice be your voice, or say them out loud. Belt them out if you'd like. All right? Exhaling, I release what no longer serves me. I am worthy. I am loved. I allow love to fill me up. I allow love to guide all my words and actions. My heart and mind are best friends. I am able to let go of the past. I forgive myself and others. I am kind to myself. I treat myself like royalty first. I love fearlessly. I am worthy of love. There is an infinite supply of love. I live in balance with others. Love is my guiding truth in life. I follow the thread of love. I know it leads to joy. I give and receive love effortlessly. I gracefully let go of all that no longer serves me. I accept things as they are. I am peaceful. I am united with all living beings. I live in the realm of love. I am an extension of source energy. I am the violet flame. I live in gracefulness and gratitude. I am thankful for abundant, unconditional love. I am supported and cared for. I love myself unconditionally. I have so much to be thankful for. I release all fear and doubt. I am so thankful I no longer worry. I am fully open to living in love. My heart is centered, opened, and receiving. I love to watch my love expand as I give it away. I am love. All right. Well, I just don't know what this message could possibly be about today. What do you think? Oh, all right, my love. Let's shuffle some cards so you know that this awesome message that's going to blow your mind. I don't know. I just say that because they blow my mind every morning without fail. Like, I've not had a tarot message that's like, oh, yeah, figures. I knew it. I mean, even when you know it, it's so freaky for the way that they come out. Tarot is just blown the lid off of my spiritual awakening. 2 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. I always have been a very spiritual person, like uncannily spiritual. It's just not something I've ever been able to keep the lid on in my life. I try as I might to like lead a mundane, normal life like everyone else. Oh, nope. Something will happen in my life if I think I'm going to go down that path, and I suddenly have to have a new spiritual awakening or spiritual connection. Like even for the first 40 years of my life, my spirituality was based in the Christian, under the Christian label, but somehow it just never resonated with me to keep such a lid on an infinite God. That just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. It never did. I don't know. Well, about, over a decade ago now. About 20, over 2 decades ago? About 2 decades ago. I already realized, even back when I accepted the Christian label, I already Temperance, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Wow. It's your counterpart. Impatiently waiting. I've always known, it came to me, and I thought that I had just come up with the singular, most brilliant idea no other human being possibly on this earth, maybe, hopefully, 1, 2, maybe 3 in the history of the world has possibly come to understand the fact that God understands it takes different ways to reach all of us. Language is so mutable, and he knows that. It knows that. Source energy understands it takes the different religions. So when you understand that verse in the Bible about how no person will be left to death card, say they don't know, everyone will know. That's the truth. And they're not just talking about the one Christian God. God's talking about God. Everyone can do this. Everyone can wake up to the reality of source energy. It's not limited to one religion or the other, my loves. So, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guys. Oh, I knew to do this message live on Facebook. Gosh darn it. Speaking of which, yes, if you do want an extended reading or a more personalized message further from what you received today, please comment below or find me on Facebook, Day in the Life of a Normal Person, there too. It is a public group. However, I do have, you do have to request, just because I like to filter through who comes in, just because it is a safe place for people to express themselves, okay? Anyway, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Guide. I gotta stop talking now. All right off the bat, holy crap. Oh, there's that Knight of Pentacles again. This has been a slow-moving process of holding your ground. Painfully waiting. After some loss of regaining your strength and your stability. Like, I feel like you thought the heartache was over. You did go through some significant pain and significant loss, but swords are your mind and thoughts, and so, like, I feel like as you were healing and gaining your clarity and strength and balance through this pain, You also have been waiting for a solid foundation. You've been holding your own, standing your ground, and taking what has been given to you. And, she's her head, her heart, and her feet, like she's grounded, but like and connected within herself. To the pentacles are of earth. Yes, they do resemble a coin, and so therefore money to some. But, oh, sorry. Knights are bringing messages to you. Something's coming your way, and the pentacle is in her right hand. This could be, remember we had the king and queen already pop up. So I am getting this sense that this is someone coming towards you with an offer. Something, it doesn't necessarily mean money. This is whatever you treasure in the earthly realm, in the material physical world. This is something tangible that you can taste, touch, and smell, and that you cherish and treasure. Very obviously, it is something that has been in your heart and on your mind, and you are trying to build a solid foundation within this. And it's not just fantastical. We do have that cityscape in the back. It's like you don't have any clouds anymore. This is clearing. This is definitely, the pain of the past is clearing as you focus on what is going to bring you forward and build a solid foundation. Like those, you see, the clouds have cleared, the sun is shining, and now it's back to regaining your focus and your balance. 4, there's that number 4 again popping up. This is your spiritual realm connecting you to the physical 100%. And it's been through great insight. But the pain that you went through, you had to go through that. And it's been this slow moving process, but it was, you nonetheless, okay, your right hand is your giving hand. It's, you have been given the support and the guidance you need. This slow mundaneness of your action forward and has been on purpose, so that your pentacles aren't coming in that 4 of a solid foundation. It's not all willy-nilly everywhere. It is very focused. Again, the Knight comes with just the one main focus, and then 4, what a solid foundation then. So I don't want you to be frustrated with what this process has been. Bottom of the deck is the Sun. You see? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Guide. I'm not going to pull that card out unless you would like it to come out. You go ahead and take it out then. But I do appreciate that glimmer of sun. Oh, my. Real quick, Spirit wants to let you know you're pretty badass. Even upside down. Sorry, it did not come out reverse. That was just me. You are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities, which just means even if things are topsy-turvy, even if you feel like you're not getting it right, you are. Through this message, through this deck, through your spiritual awakening process, may you find a path to your best self. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. Oh my, can we see it up there? No, maybe. I'll change things around. Hold on. All right. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Wow. The Hierophant. Wow. Talk about gaining your wisdom. Those pillars, very solid foundation, very wise, very bountifully connected to the divine. I'm being led to read that one. Come on, where are you? As students, we learn from the past and from others. It is the Hierophant that calls us to unlock our psyche and hidden potential through diligent study. She is wise in her guidance, helping us discover new things we could not have found alone. As students and disciples, we kneel at her feet, listening to her stories and lessons. As if we do so, we may be able to find the lock that fits the keys crossed at her feet. Look to the past, read books, find a community. This is the second time I've heard that. Third time, actually. Yes. Reading, read books, read books, read books. This is a message for you directly. Yes. Oh. Find the passion within you and the hunger to know more. Nothing is created in a void, and you can enrich yourself by finding communities or collectives that help you structure your study. Learning new things can open your mind to new pathways and possibilities. Very connected to that Three of Swords. 3 is also a very divinely guided number. It's more like Christ energy to me. Oh my gosh. 10 of Cups. Beautiful, total emotional fulfillment. This is completion of whatever fills your cup, fills your heart. Woo-hoo! I love it. And final card, the Moon. New moon energy right here, my loves. I can say very truly, with everything else that I was led to say to you today, that is just confirmation to me that whatever is coming your way, look at how much that circular, that same color is right there in the Pentacles. Whatever is coming your way, whatever work you have done as the Hierophant, I am very much feeling that you are the Hierophant, that you have stepped into that wise energy, because look at how tattered her dress is on the bottom there. Yeah, she's beautiful. Her tattoos, her healing, her henna, maybe. Wow. This is unbridled connection to your divine wisdom. And this is what you have stepped into. Wow. Look at how even they're looking upon her. And they're looking upon that rainbow and the cups there, that total completion. It's like this is your thankfulness stage right there. This is everything we just read about too. This is what you turn into after receiving the clarity and the balance and the wisdom, the divinely guided wisdom. And then you go on this actual physical journey of establishing yourself. This is like, I feel like this is doing the daily activities needed to do as your human self, your work, be it your dishes or your job. This is establishing yourself solidly, controlled, gracefully. This is hard work, but it's not angry, aggressive work. It's not, this is very clear, solid foundation that you've worked your way through. And yeah, you've been through some shit to get there, but it has made you all the wiser. Sorry about my lack of focus in the camera. New technology is coming soon. There's a lot of changes coming very soon, by the end of this month, my loves. But I will tell you right now, the emotional fulfillment that you are going to receive, the absolute victory in every way. This is your hopes fulfilled. Your home, your career, your family, your love life, the resources, everything you need coming your way. This is your no more worries card. And by July 20th, mark your calendars. Some big shifts within yourself. This is about your self-love as well. This is about embracing, that's why they're naked, the real raw you. You stripped yourself to the point of being so vulnerable, and it gave you that balance to clear out that pain and to just, okay, fine. Now you're going to run wild and free as yourself. The masks, I feel more like, now it's like a playful thing where you can adapt and come and go and play and be in the various different ways you're going to need to be in the world around you. This danger is lurking in the emotional depths. Your shadows, yeah, you know they're there, but they're no longer a burden or a bothersome to you. They can't touch you. You are well grounded on this adventure and this journey, and you have found your path. Be it unknown or not, you know you will be guided. You know the path is lit and you're on your way. Wow. All right, let's read. Where are we at? Oh, doing good on time. If, again, you would like an extended reading, that is a beautiful and powerful message. But if you would like to go more in depth clarifying any of this, get a hold of me. I like this. Balance, wisdom, endurance. Yes, endurance, which leads ultimately to your freedom in every way, shape, and form. Abundant freedom. Wow. Okay. All right. Sorry. Whew. Chapter 5, Dying to Live. Rob Bell Love Wins, page 136. Did Eminem stumble upon this truth? Did he, somewhere in his addiction and despair and pain, hit bottom hard enough that something died? The old, the hard, that which could never bring life in the first place. Did he stumble into that truth that's as old as the universe? That life comes through death. Did he in some strange way die, and that's why he's back? Is that why he wore a cross around his neck? Because we all want new life. We want to know that the last word hasn't been spoken. We want to know that the universe is on our side. We want to know on Friday that Sunday will eventually come. That is why the cross continues to endure. It's a reminder, a sign, a glimpse, an icon that allows us to tap into our deepest longings to be a part of a new creation. Because that's just how the universe works. That's what Jesus does. Death and resurrection. Old life for new life. What did we talk about in the astrology part? What did we talk about in the color? Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Death and resurrection. Old life for new life. One passes away, the other comes. Friday, then Sunday. You die and you're reborn. It's like that. Which he did. And his life was never the same again. Now there are some who hear a story like this and say, isn't it great how God works? There are others of a more mystical bent who smile in a Zen-like way and say, well, the spirit does move in mysterious ways. And then there are others like me who first thought upon hearing a story like this one is, must have been some weed. And then there are still others who would point out that the story is crazy and highlights how religion naturally draws us the unstable, odd, and weak-minded among us, who claim to have experiences that then support their pathologies and dysfunction. You turn the light on, you get all kinds of bugs. The problem with his story, though, is that I've heard countless stories like it. Bizarre, strange, weird, unexplainable, and yet real. For every one I dismiss, I hear 10 that can't be as easily denied. Even in their kooky oddiness, they contain something strangely true. That is clearly the moon card, because also the moon card is about the strange and the wild being revealed. It's all about illumination of your strange oddness. Wow. Several years after hearing that story, I went to the hospital to visit a man who had survived a terrible accident at work. He'd been repairing the ceiling of a massive warehouse high up off the floor on a lift that had tipped, pinning him against one of the support beams. He was essentially crushed between the lift and the beam, with his feet dangling there 100 or so feet off the ground. He told me that as he blacked out, he saw a white light. Doesn't everybody? Come on, at least make up some details we haven't heard 1,000 times. Literally, that's part of the book. He said that he knew instantly that the white light was powerfully good and right, but it produced in him a profound sense that he wasn't that good and right. That there were things in him that the light revealed, things he didn't want revealed, and so he kept repeating as fast as he could, get the words out, as if he couldn't help it. Please forgive me, please forgive me, please forgive me, please forgive me. And then he came to in the hospital. What kind of universe are we living in? Is it safe or dangerous? Is there a force, an energy, a being calling out to us in many languages, using a variety of methods and events, trying to get our attention? Or are we alone in the world? Should we dismiss those experiences that come out of nowhere? The love that creeps in with no explanation at the strangest of times? The quiet grace that grabs hold of us in the middle of the night and assures us that we're going to be fine. And what does any of this have to do with Jesus? To answer that, another odd story. This one is an old one from early in the Bible, Exodus 17. Moses and the Israelites have left Egypt, and they're traveling from place to place as the Lord commanded. And it's not going well. The Israelites are thirsty, and they can't find water, and they're angry at Moses, demanding to know why he brought them out of Egypt only to make them and their children and livestock die of thirst. Moses cries out to God, "What am I to do with these people?" God tells them to strike a rock with his staff in front of all the people. He does, and out of the rock comes water. That's this. Hold your ground. Stay. You are gaining the wisdom and clarity you need divinely to unleash that water. What an odd story. What an odd rock. That's your oddities right there. The story goes on telling us about their continuing journey, the obstacles in their way, God's patience with them, and Moses learning how hard it is to lead people and not lose your sanity in the process. All right, my loves, if you would like more, get a hold of me, because that was a really cool message. Sorry for the glare. Ooh, no bueno, sorry. Does that help? Nope, that doesn't help at all. Okay, I love you guys. Use compassion in all of your communication, and watch joy flood your lives. Be blessed.